Hello and welcome to the Experiencing Love podcast. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm really glad that you're here. These next few days are going to be a little bit different. The episodes might be a little bit shorter, and they might seem a little bit more focused on certain topics. I won't know until I get there. I'm just taking things one day at a time. When big events happen in my life, I used to sit in a state of worry, trying to control everything. Control my schedule, control my plans, control what I eat, control when I go to sleep, and to a degree, I could have an influence over those things, but I can never have 100% control. And when I wouldn't feel that control in the past, it would send me into a lesser state. I'm thankful that I've honed the skill of what I call surrendering. Surrendering to the moment, surrendering to what's happening around me, surrendering to my experience. These next few days, I'll be practicing the skill of surrendering, allowing what's to come, allowing life to happen for me, not to me. I practice observing, seeing what's going on around me. Am I enjoying what's going on around me? Because what's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. So what's right that's going around me? What's good that's in my life right now? What can I appreciate and love in this very moment? Like I ask every day, how can I experience even more of God's love right now? Where is God's love? I know it's always inside me, but are there other places as well? Other places that when I'm in a state of worry, I can't see it, I can't appreciate it? I return to questions like that because quality questions give you quality answers. If you ask low quality questions, you're going to get low quality answers. But the higher the quality questions that you start to ask yourself, the higher the quality answers you get. Oftentimes, if you have a problem or you have a challenge that you're having difficulty solving, it could just be that you're asking yourself the wrong questions. You're asking the people around you the wrong questions. Sometimes it could be as simple as switching a couple words around. Instead of saying, how do we solve this problem? You switch it to, why do we solve this problem? Or who can solve this problem? That's one skill I work on every day, asking quality questions. What are the questions that can get me from where I am now to where I need to go? And that takes some deep reflection and it takes some practice. But once you get into the habit of doing so, it becomes so easy and so fruitful. Asking quality questions has made me into who I am today because I learned in my past that the questions I was asking myself were just bringing me down. It was leaving me in these suffering states. So I started a new practice recently, a new anchoring technique and a new state of mind. I call it Heartmode. And simply, it just has to do with getting out of my head and into my heart. I've noticed that when I live through my heart instead of my head, I'm able to become much more fluid. I don't second guess myself. I know that when I'm in my heart, the ideas that come to mind are truly what I want to do, are truly what I need to do. I've created this mode for myself that I call heart mode, and it simply starts with me putting my hand over my heart and then just very lightly grazing my chest. And in that motion, I say to myself, I am living from my heart. And then I imagine a smile on my heart that then brings a smile to my face. And for 15 seconds, I just imagine all the things that I am loving right now and that I'm grateful for and that I appreciate. And I take that and I project that onto the world rather than projecting fear or worry or anxiety, overwhelm, stress, doubt, any of the things that could plague my mind. I choose to get into my heart. I project that onto the world and then I listen. I listen to what the world tells me in return. The world is always communicating with us in the same way we're communicating with the world. Oftentimes we're projecting more than we're listening, but that doesn't mean the world's not speaking to us. Listening is also another skill. I'm sure you've heard of active listening. And none of this happened overnight. This all happened over a course of 2 years, and it's also over a course of experiences that led me to want to build these skills. I recognize that different people are on different paths, and as long as you stay true to your path, you'll learn exactly what skills you need to build. I won't know what your skills are. I won't know until you know, and then you start to practice them, and you start to build them, and they become a part of who you are. Today is serving as a test run for the rest of this week. A test run for a new routine, a new set of habits. I don't know how it's going to go, and the only way for me to find out is to do it. Love is letting go of fear, and I'm not afraid. I'm letting it go. I am love, I am courage, I am determination, I am excitement. I'm ready to step forward and to get started. Thank you for listening to this extremely short episode. I made do with the time that I had, and like with anything, it's a learning journey. And on this journey, I'm going to continue growing and seeing how I can improve, how I can make this experience better for everyone. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an incredible rest of your week. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.